Prince the producer.
Welcome to Off Vert. What's the word?
Man, what's good? It's Woo.
I'm Lionell. We out here, episode number 2. Trying to keep it going. You know, keep it lit.
But
What's going on?
man,
What's going on?
that game.
We were supposed to be on last night. We gonna keep it real. Supposed to be on,
hey,
but the game was too crazy.
It was game.
People end up partying.
Game of the year so far.
Game of the year?
That was the best game of the year so far.
The
like,
game of the year.
As far as like just entertainment, production, no defense though.
I was about to say.
No defense.
So it's entertainment.
It
We
was
want to see
entertainment.
scoring. We want to see scoring and
Man,
blood.
we want to see scoring. Like, I don't want to see no 2000 Ravens winning 13-6. The Chiefs spoiled us. But, man, last night, and I ain't going to lie, Baker, hey, you surprised me, bro. Like, that drive
He's a okay. Go
when
ahead.
when the Ravens went up 7, got the 2-point conversion. Oh, I don't know if you saw it. Sendejo came down with that 2-point conversion.
I've seen everything.
Bruh, when he came down and met J.K. Domas in the hole, but J.K. Domas, you know, he converted. But boy, hey, that was hitting.
Thank you.
But when they got that 2-point conversion, I was like, Baker is gonna Baker. Like, Baker gonna do what Baker do.
Baker is Baker
And
mean Baker gonna cat off, right?
yeah, like I'm like, man, Baker about to cat off. Like, it's over. Ravens won. But bro, when I tell you Baker drove them down the field like
Multiple
clockwork,
times.
like clockwork,
Multiple
though.
times.
But that
It was fast. It seemed easy.
to tie it up at
How
42 though.
how much of it is Chubb though?
All of it.
Okay.
The reason I feel like the Browns lost is because they went away from Chubb too much. They
He was
passed,
controlling the game.
They passing the ball. They throwing fades to Jarvis Landry. Marcus Peters man-to-man coverage. Jarvis Landry is a great receiver, but come on, 44-7. Marcus Peters is a if you going go at a corner that's playing press man-to-man, it's not going to be Marcus Peters with your receiver is Jarvis Landry. And no disrespect to Jarvis, but that's not who you want to stretch the field with.
That's all. He ain't get off.
That's not who you want to stretch the field with.
He on paper, Jarvis Landry is supposed to be sauce though.
Yeah, no, Jarvis Landry is sauce.
He had some. He did his thing.
But 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, why are we throwing fade routes to
Odell gone.
But I'm saying that's the play calling. They threw a fade on 2nd down. And then they threw another fade on 3rd down.
Hey, come on, man.
What?
You know he be serving in practice. You know, again, on paper,
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
good.
But
they was practicing the plays. They ran the play. He was the best option for it.
But not on 2nd down. Why you throwing a fade?
They was taking a chance.
Look, you throwing a fade
We
to
praise
Jarvis Landry, one-on-one press man coverage. He's not outrunning Marcus Peters.
Oh my God.
He would literally have to beat him at the line. He would have to beat him off the line.
Only reason Marcus Peters from Oakland, so that's the only reason I ain't gonna really talk too much
And you can't.
about it.
You can't.
Plus, it ain't even just the Oakland. He got skills.
He do. And
But
you don't.
at the same time, I don't care who it is if I'm the receiver, really.
Yeah, you don't.
And if he faster than me, struggling than me, if I got over the top on him, I still want you to throw me the ball.
No, for sure.
I don't
But
care
that's
who
the
he
thing.
is.
That's the thing. He didn't get over the top on him. He didn't separate. It was
they got that. You know they got that back shoulder.
But no, it was no back shoulder. So that's either. So for me, that's bad play calling for 2 fades in a row from Jarvis Landry.
It was bad because of who was guarding him.
No, it was bad because for one, who was guarding him, and for 2, who the receiver was.
Nah, anybody else, man, he again, and in practice, he be performing. I'm trying to tell you. That's Jarvis Landry. He caught a little slat and did some footwork the same
Exactly.
game.
Short routes. Short routes.
No, but he almost got gone.
Short
Though.
routes.
And
Jarvis Landry's just not a fade guy. We're not throwing fades to Jarvis Landry.
You right.
We're not throwing fades to Jarvis Landry.
I'm just trying to, give Baker the benefit of the doubt.
No,
for it because he is short.
That was the play call.
And it was the play call, but he's short though.
I
know if that was Odell,
who scored the
even
first.
though he wasn't doing much.
Who scored the first 2 touchdowns for the Browns? Were both?
I had him on my fantasy. I know.
Were both Nick Chubb? You give Nick Chubb.
You give him as much.
17 carries.
You give him as much. He was supposed to have 20.
Kareem Hunt 6. They supposed to have 30,
15.
25, 30 combined.
20 and 15.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Browns' whole thing this year been running the ball. Like they winning by running. Like they have the second best rushing offense. The Ravens had the first. The Browns got the second. Right? Lamar Jackson. You don't see the Ravens getting away. Lamar Jackson.
That's the reason they got.
You know what I'm saying? They got 9 carries. J.K. Dobbins 13 carries. Gus Edwards 7 carries. Like,
man, it was a bet. Would he have over or under like 60 yards rushing?
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah. That thing was killed in the first.
What
half.
you took? You took the under?
I was glancing.
Oh, you ain't take it?
I should have bet 500 on it.
Hey, but this is the thing though.
You can't bet that on a quarterback consistently.
Not consistently.
All he gotta do is feel like I ain't running that much this game because I just got sacked.
Lamar Jackson don't got no. It's too many quarterback design runs.
Lamar Jackson was trying to win.
Yeah, but
he was the only one on his team trying to win.
It's too many quarterback design runs
at a moment in that game.
It's too many design quarterback runs in the Ravens offense for you to not think that Lamar Jackson gonna at least get
designed because they line.
And it's designed because it's Lamar Jackson, and that's another thing.
He need help.
That's why
he need help.
He need help, and Marquise Brown is not the answer.
It was amazing.
You can't stop Lamar Jackson in the open
service.
Field. You can't stop them.
But
they never go. They
gotta save him.
They never gonna win a Super Bowl
because they ain't saving him.
They never gonna win a Super Bowl.
If he gotta do all that,
they never gonna win a Super Bowl.
You supposed to have some weapons to where that's when it's killed. When you got a weapon or two. And then you can rely on that. Worst case, after he going for his options,
they got weapons, right? They got serviceable weapons. They got a tight end that worked the middle. They got a outside receiver. Hollywood
is the truth.
Can work the outside, but
he ain't accurate. That's what you gonna say?
No, I'm about to say when you only get to throw the ball 17 times in one game, it's kind of not his fault.
Most of it is his fault.
He went 11 for 17. You gave him 17 opportunities to throw the ball. He completed 11. So
in the situation, because they was playing him on a run first, but I believe it's his fault because of how he played, and he ain't accurate like that. He missed some throws.
The Ravens, Josh Allen misses throws.
Don't matter.
Listen, the way the Ravens use Lamar Jackson and the way they handicap Lamar Jackson with their play calling. Lamar Jackson is never going to be able to really, truly succeed in the NFL at quarterback.
What's succeed? Get a Super Bowl?
He might not never make it to the Super Bowl.
Nah, he going to make it for sure.
Patrick Mahomes in the AFC too. So I don't, unless they give Lamar Jackson, I'm talking about adequate weapons. Like not signing a 31-year-old Dez Bryant who hasn't played in 3 years.
Man, I'm talking games are like, every week is based on every week.
Yeah.
Like, so next year, you just might know they could get over the hump.
They can.
Kansas City.
But
just because of this week, they ain't at their best.
Last year, Lamar Jackson's MVP. The Ravens have one of the most dominant offenses, rush offenses, in the history of the game. This year, it's a regression. Why? Because teams have more tape on Lamar Jackson, right? More tape, more you're able to stop, certain schemes, right? So by the Ravens not adapting to teams having more tape, is Lamar Jackson going to be successful? How?
Because they need to fire everybody.
They need to do something.
Bring somebody in to help him.
They're not helping Lamar Jackson.
Why he young and
exactly
reach his prime.
They not helping
he
him.
need to be have all the weapons lined
They
up.
not helping him. They not even they not supplying him with the necessities, bro.
So with 2 minutes to go, left in the game, and they down by 1 point, 35-34.
And not to mention, Parkey, the kicker for the Browns, missed the extra point and missed the field goal.
Exactly.
So when Baker took him
it wouldn't have
down,
mattered because that only would have put him up 5 points.
that would have put him up. That would have put him up 4. And then
No, but when Baker took him down,
When
they
Baker
got
took
a
him down,
field
they
goal
would have
to
been
win by 1.
yeah,
That's what you're saying.
if they would have won, the Ravens would have had to score on that
Did
last.
they make it over the?
They got a safety on the last play of the game.
Right.
Remember, that's why they went up to 5. But without that safety, it was tied. It was 42-42, right? And then so if the kicker made the field goal earlier in the PAT earlier, it would have been 46-42, right? So the Ravens would have had to had to score a touchdown opposed to Justin Tucker kicking a 55-yard field goal. They would have had to score.
You right.
So
about
Baker,
that.
I salute Baker because he did everything he was supposed to do. Baker he can't throw, run, and kick. You know, Baker had a rushing touchdown too. Like, hey, he can't do everything. And I ain't gonna lie, that game right there, that was probably the best Baker game. Like I didn't see.
That's all it was.
Because Baker,
it was for him.
Baker usually he don't choke, but he ain't too reliable. Like he ain't too like
for him.
Ooh.
That's why they even was showing him all after the game. They showing him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't win. He just won with the Browns, get some more money.
They know that was one of Baker's best games because.
But I bet you they keep building around him.
By the end of the day, but that's the thing. The Ravens organization got to stop handcuffing Lamar Jackson. If they keep handcuffing Lamar Jackson is not gonna. His game is not gonna elevate. Like how can you get better at something if you're not able to utilize it? If you're not able to use your passing, your passing skills, anything you work on in the offseason, like bro, like it's not hard to. Let me take that back. I'm not gonna say it's not hard to scheme for a defensive scheme against a quarterback that's one-dimensional. It is still hard. Lamar Jackson is still awesome.
Exactly.
He's still amazing. He's still one of the most talented quarterbacks, in the league. But hey, man, if y'all don't give Lamar some help and stop handcuffing him, and it's like he walk into the game with one hand behind his back. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Before the season over, they gonna smack him.
They going to Lamar Jackson. The playoffs, man. I used to hate when
Because that's the other thing, though. He's athletic.
Mm-hmm.
He's a beast for sure, and he only dipping everybody because they don't know if he gonna slide.
Yeah, because the way the rules change so much.
Exactly, for quarterbacks.
Yeah, like sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes he do be like looking like he about to go out of
He
bounds.
do that,
and then he just skip back in.
And that's what gets you the
He do.
shit.
He do.
He know how to play the game.
It's gonna be a penalty if you hit Lamar Jackson.
Somebody finna take that penalty when they count because they ain't finna get beat.
Yeah,
And they finna smack him as they should.
it's man. But like I said, man, if they don't give him some real help, man, they need I don't believe in. And I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. But you see, that's my team right there. I don't believe in drafting small, fast receivers to be your number one receiver, right? Hence,
The Raiders,
the Raiders and Henry Ruggs.
The Raiders.
I don't believe in Hollywood Brown. It's not gonna be anybody's number one receiver.
You don't know nobody named Hollywood. Ain't nobody screaming Hollywood.
Look, and that's Hollywood,
we
Florida.
ain't see no
that's
Hollywood jerseys either.
But hey, man, it ain't no number ones. 5'10", 5'9".
They still got Antonio. They ain't got Hollywood.
5'9", 150.
Damn.
As a number one receiver, bro.
Like that.
Come on, bro.
That's how you feel.
I ain't drafting not to be my you know what I'm saying. So that's the kind of stuff they do. That's the kind of help they give Lamar. Like Mark Andrews, cool. That's good. You need a tight end. You need somebody that can work the middle, check downs. Bam, big target in the red zone. Outside of Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson can't throw a jump ball to nobody, right? He really can't throw a slant to anybody except for Mark Andrews.
I was just asking you about his accuracy. You try to deflect and say,
Listen,
no, it ain't.
Lamar Jackson can throw a slant.
I could throw a slant.
Not in the NFL. You probably can't even throw a slant and flag.
You crazy as hell.
I seen you
Only
throw.
reason I probably can't throw a slant in the NFL because of the height.
Bro, you know
Because I ain't used to that.
You know I seen you throw before.
Right, I can throw. I can't throw nothing deep.
Boy, you can't throw a rock in the lake.
You crazy. I was skipping rocks in the creek.
Hey, man, but hey, Lamar Jackson needs some real help, bro. Like, and get the keys to J.K. Dobbins, man. Stop playing, bro. J.K. Dobbins, give him the ball. Like, stop playing with that man. It's his time. It's his team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's his,
it's
his time. It ain't his team.
So do you believe in the Ravens?
Believe what?
You believe in the Ravens making a deep playoff run?
I believe in a quarterback.
Is he good enough to be in your top 5 of the NFL team right now?
Top 5? My top 5 NFL teams right now.
Is he in there? Are the Ravens in there?
The Ravens damn near ain't in my top 5. Like,
right?
Nah.
No.
They not in my. I was finna say in a conference, but I couldn't really.
They not even probably in the division. Who your top 5? Who your top 5 teams in the league right now?
The Packers, the Saints.
Is this in order or
No, ain't no order yet.
Okay.
Ain't no order. We don't need no order. It's Packers, Saints, which because you want me to say the Chiefs.
No, I want you to say whatever you want to say. I want to hear you.
So I go Packers, Saints, Chiefs, Steelers, Titans. Who you got? Top 5.
You threw that Titans in there, and that's
You said
I
top
kinda
5.
feel
What
it.
you talking about?
I kind of feel it because the Titans, like Ryan Tannehill, done showed me some stuff. Like it's not just the Derrick Henry show. It's not, and Ryan,
That's the reason.
Yeah, Ryan. Derrick
I could
Henry
throw
is
a
the
slant
reason.
if I got Derrick Henry on my team.
Derrick Henry is the best. Hey man,
I throw a play action fade if I got him on my team.
Derrick Henry a dog. Derrick Henry is a dog. But last year, I'm like, man, when the Titans were making that run, I'm like, man, hell no. Tannehill can't, you know, they rushing, they running the ball for 30 times. Tannehill, you know, he don't look like they ain't giving him the opportunity to like do nothing. Right? And then when the run ain't working, you know what I'm saying?
You just had him against the spread. You lost a couple dollars early on.
I did.
That's it. That's
I
it.
did.
Other than that,
But at the end of the day, I like the Titan pick, but my top 5 teams.
I was about to say, you sure was on that Titan pick and didn't say nothing about your top 5, though.
My top 5 teams is
You worried about the Titan pick.
Chiefs,
And you got the Chiefs.
Saints, Packers, Bills, Steelers, right? Steelers is kind of like
You said the Bills. Okay, yeah, because the Bills would have been if it wasn't for the Titans.
Yeah, the Bills and the
It's the Titans in the house, though, you know?
the Bills and the Steelers, right? The Super Bowl I got.
No. Why you got the Bills? Why you got the Bills over? Okay, even the Bills. Okay, the Bills are 10-3.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 9-4 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Browns,
Mm-hmm.
the Titans, and the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got the Colts even
No.
over the Bills.
No.
I'm just saying in place of the Bills.
The Bills defense, the Colts defense is good too, but the Bills defense paired with Josh Allen, and then Stephon Diggs, right? Balling. I'm talking about balling, right? Balling. But who people is sleeping on, and I'm talking about big time sleeping on, is Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley be going crazy, bruh.
He ain't even cheap no more.
Cole Beasley be going crazy, and Josh Allen, like, but the only thing about Josh Allen is because it's either like Josh Allen is amazing, or it's like, oh my God, Josh Allen sucks, right? It's like it's no in between, like it's no like, you know, it's like it's no average game. It's like, damn, how you missed that? Or it's like, wow, bro, he just ran for 2 touchdowns and threw for 3.
To simplify, he a make or break type of guy.
He a boomer bust.
A boomer bust. And that's what you betting on? I'm
Yeah.
never betting on a sucker.
I'm not betting on him to make the Super Bowl.
I'm never betting on a sucker.
I ain't betting on him. That's
they got easy
right now.
They got an easy last 3 games, so they gonna make it.
But the Steelers had a easy schedule, entire schedule outside of the Ravens. And
I don't
give them
care.
that.
I don't
They beat
care
the
how
Ravens.
easy your schedule is. You gotta win them.
Let's look at their schedule.
The Chiefs just lost to the Raiders,
Let's look at their schedule.
so we gonna talk about schedules.
Hold on. Let's just look at the Steelers schedule though.
It don't
Look,
matter
look,
about
come on,
looking.
come on, bro. Come on.
You could look. You
Look,
ain't gotta say
the
let's
Steelers
look.
beat the Giants, the Texans,
You ain't gotta say
Come on.
let's look.
Look.
You can look and tell me.
the Giants, the Texans, the Bengals.
It don't
Look,
matter.
listen, come on, the Jaguars, the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles, the Broncos. Like, bro, the good team.
Them last teams you just named smacked your favorite teams.
Who?
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
The
I win.
Jags.
Win.
They ain't just
The Jags got one win all year.
All right, that's the Jags. My bad. on
The
Jags.
Redskins beat the Redskins beat the Steelers
and
23-17.
and the Jags ain't even supposed to be this week. I don't know
Look.
what they actually doing though.
Gardner Minshew hurt.
They not even supposed to be this
But
week.
look, and they are weak too. They defense, they just weak as a weak as a franchise right
They
now.
just taking it easy right now.
Washington beat the Steelers with a quarterback with one leg. Alex Smith got one leg, maybe a half. And they beat the Steelers. The Bills gave it to the Steelers.
What do you mean?
The Bills gave it to the Steelers.
I'm
Cole
just saying.
Beasley- what?
You talking about? Because again, I'm saying, what do you mean? Like you act like you got more after that. They only got 2 losses.
I understand that, but their schedule is so pie.
So what? The Chiefs, the Raiders gave it to the Chiefs.
Once,
But you see how
and then
weak
the Chiefs beat the shit out of the Raiders.
So you see how weak that make them sound
Who?
when I say that.
The
So
Ra-
just how you saying what
the
you saying
Raiders-
about the
Raiders are
Steelers,
what?
it make the
The
Steelers
Raiders
seem like they weak.
Are the Raiders? Oh, the Raiders what?
It
7
make the
6.
Steelers. I don't care. They weak.
Listen,
And this is my team. They weak.
the Raiders is better
Carr
than
had his best
the
game.
Raiders better than the Redskins.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
They better than the Jags too.
So who going to the Super Bowl?
Who going to the Super Bowl?
Who going to the Super Bowl?
You want to know who not going to the Super
I
Bowl?
want to know who is, whatever.
Who not going to the Super Bowl is the Kansas City Chiefs. That's who ain't going to the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I'll make you a bet right here, right now. You get the field of the AFC. You get the whole AFC. I'll bet
Oh,
you.
bet.
I'll bet you
Bet.
$100.
Bet.
The Chiefs go to the
Super Bowl bet.
Bet. Y'all
It's a
see
bet.
this, right?
It's a bet. I want my money.
The Chiefs, bruh.
And then make sure you stop at the ATM
I ain't never,
and you bring it here.
I want
it.
bro.
just like
I ain't
this.
never seen no offense like not even the
Tear it off.
Not even the 07 Patriots, bro, when they went undefeated in the regular season. I ain't
Oh,
never
yeah.
seen no offense.
Why even talk about them?
I ain't never even seen no offense like the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, bro. I've been watching football since I was 7. All right.
I've been watching football since I was 4. I was watching.
But you ain't know what the hell was going on.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Why I didn't? How you gonna tell me?
Who went to Super Bowl in 1990? Yeah.
The Niners.
No, they didn't.
Who was it? The Cowboys?
Did they?
It was
they
the
didn't go to-
Niners.
No, they didn't.
Man, keep talking.
Who
You
was
keep
it?
talking. Don't
I know
worry
they
about
won
it.
in 89. Who won in 90?
Be quiet. You talking about now? You talking about no? You say who win? You ain't say who won. You say who win?
Who went?
The Niners.
And who?
They won. It don't matter. I was watching it. I told
They
you.
played the.
That's why
they
I
played
remember.
the Broncos or the
That's
Bills. They played the Bills, huh?
That's exactly how I remember, man. I
played-
was 4.
They played the Bills.
I was watching the Niners.
The
man.
Bills or the Broncos?
Don't
Who?
play with it.
Who they played?
They play the Broncos.
Okay.
You know your stuff. You almost on point. You just forgot.
I forgot.
Exactly. So now when I was watching it, exactly. You damn near was watching it too. You could change your statement.
I
It's
don't
all
remember.
good.
I don't remember.
I
I was
remember.
3 in 1990.
I was 4.
I was 3.
I had to
I
watch
was.
it.
I don't know what I was doing.
I had to watch it.
I don't know.
And you know it all come to you later, man.
But man, the Chiefs is the best. Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback I've ever seen. He the
Patrick
best.
Mahomes is the best quarterback I've probably seen
Oh.
thus far.
Yeah.
He's all around. He's all around.
He's the best quarterback I've
He's
ever
all
seen.
around. I'm picking him first.
But
So it's no disrespect when I say he ain't, that's who ain't going to be in the Super Bowl.
yeah.
But it's just facts. That's just how I feel.
So
and I'm a betting man.
we got our
So I'm
bet.
willing to bet on that.
So-
they 12-1. Just how you mentioned the undefeated season. It don't mean nothing when you got a beautiful record and don't win, man.
Right.
I take the person that got in on the wild card. And,
So you say-
and get
so who
there
you say
and,
it was your Super Bowl?
Do they thing.
Who you said was your Super Bowl? Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't
say
say.
it yet. Who your Super Bowl? Oh, I didn't say
It
mine.
don't matter.
Mine is my Chiefs and the Saints. Super Bowl. Chiefs and the Saints.
Okay.
Who
Mine
yours?
is the Saints and the Tennessee Titans. Pushing through the bulldozer, Big Henry. Everybody already banged up. They gonna be scared to tackle him even more. He finna lay somebody out.
That's all I'm gonna say.
He gonna lay somebody out.
That's all I'm gonna say. Right. I like the idea.
Ain't no idea.
Run game in the
He
playoffs.
gonna
Right.
lay him out,
Run game in the playoffs. Right.
and they could put up points.
Run game in the playoffs.
Lay them out.
Weather plays a part in the playoffs. Most of these playoff teams gonna be playing in
In
cold,
the rain,
in the snow,
in cold
all
conditions,
that.
scared.
Running game is gonna
Scared
play
to touch him.
a major part of it.
Come
right?
on, man.
But listen, I don't care. Rain, sleet, snow, hail. Ain't nobody better than Patrick Mahomes. Ain't nobody better than the
I
combination.
was about to
of,
say you didn't even pick them, but you picked the Chiefs and the Saints.
I picked the Chiefs and the
I
Saints.
was about to say
ain't nobody better than Pat Mahomes and Andy
Tyreek
Reid
Hill.
together. Tyreek
And-
Hill.
Yeah.
Travis
It's the
Kelce.
coaching. It's
Come
really
on.
the coaching as well.
It's definitely both.
It's the coaching. That's what slept on, and that's gonna be the deciding factor.
It's more Mahomes than Andy Reid.
You feed this man, it's over.
I believe that.
Then Ryan Tannehill could do all the slants.
I believe it.
He could get all the slants, whatever he needs to get done.
I believe it. But Chiefs
As a
and
matter
Saints.
of fact, I'm about to bet on it. Get my odds up.
Chiefs and Saints.
We going down to Vegas
for the Super Bowl?
for next week. We need to go do a little turnaround bet to get some money, bring it back, and come stunt.
Ain't next week Christmas?
Man, don't nobody care about Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Nobody care about no Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We gonna be working. Ain't
My
you?
daughter's birthday
Ain't next
Christmas.
week you gonna be working?
We working.
Oh, it fell on Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. Christmas.
Oh, now we got something to celebrate then.
Christmas.
I ain't know. I ain't even know.
Christmas. But she gonna be gone out of town, so we can go.
We locked down. She gonna be out of
gonna
town.
be
What's out of
gone.
town? Out of state. You
Tahoe.
mean? Oh, they going to Tahoe?
Yeah, Tahoe.
They maxing. She won.
Maxing it too. Tahoe.
Oh no, I was around for the one birthday.
Yeah, you was there.
Man, time be flying, man.
Time be fine.
Dang.
Seattle, defense too weak. Tom Brady, offense too inconsistent. Packers rely too much on Devontae Adams. Aaron Jones fragile. Like this gonna be one of the
Devontae get 15 targets.
right 15 targets, 17
catches.
targets.
Like man,
Like
I have 10 catches
Saints in the
in the NFL.
I can't wait,
Fool.
bruh. Bruh. You couldn't catch.
Give me 90 days.
You couldn't catch 10 colds
You crazy.
in the NFL.
I could catch 10 7-on-7s with no drops from whoever. Ryan Tannehill. Not Lamar Jackson though. I'll take anybody but him.
So what? She ain't taking Lamar now?
He gonna mess me up.
So you ain't rocking with Lamar?
He gonna mess up my catching.
Wow. Niggas ain't. Hey, boy, I
What?
tell you.
What?
I thought you was just on the Lamar train.
I am. I'm talking about catching in my little 7-on-7.
Because he inaccurate?
Exactly.
Dang. So he ain't never going to win no Super
And
Bowl.
I gotta
then.
go reach for stuff, and whatever I go for and touch, I gotta catch.
So he ain't gonna win no Super Bowl then.
He ain't gonna win no Super Bowl with the Ravens if they don't tighten up.
All right, so let's switch it up. Let's go to hoop, man.
What's up with the hoop?
Because it's a lot of hoop stuff going on right now. I know it's preseason, man, but
It's only preseason.
It's only preseason, but the season is so the off season is so short that my Lakers just won an NBA Finals.
Before you skip to hoop, no NCAA football talk. It shouldn't even. It ain't worthy.
Man,
It ain't worthy of a talk.
Listen, the NCAA should have. it should have been no college football this year, bro. Like, you got some teams that played 10 games so far. You got some teams that played 5 games, 6, 7, 3, 9. Like, bro, why did y'all, like, how you gonna really have a fair college football playoff?
So it's all bogus that Iowa State number 6 and it ain't no big news.
It's not bogus. It's not bogus because they played 9 games. They won 8. You know, compared to Ohio State that's played 5 games, but
Alabama's still number 1.
But Alabama
like
10 and 0.
Out of the ordinary.
Alabama 10 and 0.
They paid people, huh?
Now Alabama got this aura, like
they paid people.
It's this light, bro. It's this
a
light.
farm system.
It's a light about Alabama that
ain't
athletes.
No light.
It's a light.
It's a farm system.
Yeah, it's a light that draws you to like Alabama. Like everybody feels like
they got all the drugs, bro.
No, listen. High school athletes feel like there are only a few places that you can go to make it to the league.
Yeah, they got all the stuff for you.
Look, everybody got all the stuff.
Not everybody.
All college, any FBS school, any Power 5 school, FBS school,
they got it. Just depend on who you is, huh?
They got the stuff for you.
Yeah,
everywhere they got the stuff if you need the stuff, right? But Alabama got this like, ooh, if I'm going to Alabama, I'm going to the league.
Exactly.
Right. But if you're not good, you're not good. And that's a whole other story because that goes into high school rankings, which I don't believe in. I don't believe in high school rankings. I don't believe in a guy can be.
Why you don't believe in high school rankings? What that mean though?
I don't believe
because you was looking at high school rankings when you was in high school.
Yeah, I always look at high school rankings.
I was about to say.
I always look at high school rankings because I like to see who I'm.
He tried to fake his max prep ranking.
I used to like to see who I was better than without ever having gone to these camps and going to the rivals.
I just played you. I don't care what to say.
The rivals camp, the Spark Nike Combine, bro. How you gonna rank somebody?
That's why.
Listen,
because they went there. That's why. That's the only reason.
But that's what I'm saying.
They don't know you.
Listen, how you gonna rank somebody number 1 in the whole country when it's probably 70,000 people?
I was a practice player, y'all. So I know that's why I wasn't ranked.
It's 70,000.
I was serving these ranked people in practice.
It's 100,000 high school athletes, bro. How'd you get to him to be the number 1, bro? You don't know about the poor kid that's in from South Carolina that work on a farm on his mama farm, and he couldn't go to that Nike camp. He couldn't go to that rivals camp, right? He better than this dude that's going to all the camps. That's a lot of people.
That's how you felt.
I know. That's how I felt for sure.
I didn't feel like that. I was always I knew my role.
That's how
I knew
I
was
a
practice player.
No.
You know, this is basketball I'm talking about. Football.
No, I'm talking about football.
Football.
I'm talking about football, bro.
Football actually felt that way.
Football, bro.
I actually felt that way.
I know a dude. I
felt that way.
I know a dude right now, bro.
And I catted us off. We could talk about that.
We'll talk about that another time.
We gonna touch on it though, because we was talking about combines. I could have got us ranked. We could have went to the combine, a Nike combine.
But what? Go ahead and say what
I was catting. I was young and dumb.
Don't say catting. Say what you was. Say what
I
you
was
was.
catting.
No,
I wasn't scared.
Say the real word.
I
You was
scared.
You was scared.
You all scared.
You was scared. You was scared.
Scared?
You didn't want to go to Nike camp, bro.
I didn't know about it. I was like, Nike?
I ain't ready. No,
I don't want to be on TV.
Man, listen. Look. Man, it's
that's another story.
All this. I hate rankings, bro. That's
Me
another
too.
story.
I hate all that.
I hate rankings.
I hate getting sized up like a. I'm glad I didn't make it.
I hate.
Glad
rankings,
I ain't
bro,
make it.
Because it's all fake, bro. It's all ain't no way in hell.
Man, you putting your body and your life on the line, man.
Ain't no way in hell you can rank 100,000 high school kids, bro, and come up with a number 1.
It is a way.
No, it's not. I mean, it's a way. Technically, it's a way.
But they don't do.
But it ain't
do it right.
It ain't. Yeah, it's not efficient.
That's why it's always somebody that comes so called out the blue.
And that's why
because it's like y'all just wasn't looking at him. He didn't come out the blue.
Think about all the superstars in the NFL right now, right?
Right. No, exactly.
Think about everybody that's really like balling, right?
They was.
Let's go.
They was undervalued.
Let's go like quick list, right? Odell Beckham.
Undrafted or drafted low.
Odell Beckham was like a 3-star recruit. 4-star, 3-star, right? He was like the number 40th receiver.
He back to 3-star, but go ahead.
But Odell Beckham just need to work on his body. He need to get his body.
Game.
He need to work on his body. Odell Beckham was like a 3-star. Jarvis Landry was like a 3-star. James Robinson, Jacksonville running back. Jacksonville Jaguars.
How you gonna put Jarvis in there and you disrespected the man earlier?
He made it to the NFL as a 3-star recruit. What I'm saying is,
I thought
I know,
you
I
was
didn't
trying to compare
disrespect
the
him.
people that's serving and
no,
dominating.
no,
more
I
than
didn't
people.
disrespect Jarvis. I said you not throwing no fade to Jarvis on Marcus Peters. I didn't disrespect him come on, bro. Jarvis ran a 4.77 in the 40. That's not disrespect. That's a fact.
I probably ran the same thing, and I was getting over people that went to Tennessee that ran a 4.3, and I used to be talking my spit like, how this man ran a 4.3, and I just roasted him. How? Just tell me how.
I'm gonna sip my tea because I don't remember that.
You wasn't there.
Oh, damn.
You wasn't there. This is a fact. This is a fact.
Hey.
They see it. They gonna know what's up.
Make sure
you
y'all
know
hit. Make sure y'all
I went
hit.
to college for a half a year.
Make sure y'all hit nail.
Then I went to City College
"Let me
and
see
seen
that."
everybody coming back there run 4.3s
But
that's
look,
doing stuff. And I said, oh yeah, I quit football.
Oh,
This
I
is-
see
this
where
is-
she's going.
they
I see
want
where
me
this
to-
is- I see
they
where
want me
this
to
is going.
red shirt and everything.
I see where this is going. I see who this is directed at.
No, you don't, because that was after the fact.
Oh, okay.
Because if you talking about Kenny,
Okay.
that's the bro.
The fastest man
mess
I ever,
with
the
bro.
fastest man I ever
For
seen in
sure.
person.
But this is after me coming from this. This is a DB that ran a 4.3. He went to Tennessee.
okay.
He was guarding me.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
difference. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it wasn't nobody that fast. It was somebody that 4.4, but he was short. He was hella short, so you know how that play a factor too. But I was serving him all practice for a whole month.
Yeah.
Period.
This was
Period.
at City.
And you already know my attitude how I was. I was talking big stuff to him.
Yeah.
But he actually went to Tennessee. He was already committed. He went, but I was trying to earn my respect. Couldn't earn it. Ended up having.
You know why he went to Tennessee? Because he was ranked at something and something.
He was already ranked. He had a grade. He just didn't have a grade. That's the only reason he was at a junior.
He was
college.
already ranked.
So
But
after that, I failed to City. And when I go to City, now you got people from Oregon coming. You got Florida State coming. You got Kenny falling back. They all falling back because, get it right again. What? Both of these was ranked. Oh yeah, I ain't about to be sitting down. But behind everybody else, I'm already sitting down. Dre Wees, everybody was over there. It was just people. You already know that's the farmer school.
Sports is politics.
That's
bro.
the fear, and then it's
Especially
politics.
especially community.
Then
college.
it's politics.
Especially community college, bro.
I ain't had a time,
In community college, bro.
and I'm glad I didn't.
In community college,
Now-
they'll take a bounce back from
Anywhere.
Cal, from Alabama,
And
from,
they instantly play
from
It don't-
Colorado. It don't
ain't
matter.
no competing.
It don't matter if they're good.
It's not
bounce
me
back-
versus you. Even though he bounced back,
The bounce
let's
back-
see who better.
Exactly. Nah.
Now I bounce back.
He a bounce back.
But now I'm bouncing back behind
yeah,
him. I was
yeah,
just getting the
yeah.
reps in practice.
Yeah.
Now I'm bouncing back.
Yeah, bounce backs always get
They
that.
ain't even touch the field. They on their way. And
Bounce-
we know we bouncing back.
Bounce backs get that extra. That I didn't came across.
I had to get the money. Fuck that. I had to leave.
I didn't came across some bounce backs. I
working
I
at
played
Nordstrom's.
D2. I played D2 football, and every year it was a dude bouncing back. I had one year I had a receiver coming from Ole Miss. Another year a receiver come from Central Florida.
Before you even get to see if they actually better than you in your heart,
Everywhere.
you already bounced back on position.
Let me tell you this. My freshman year, bam, started as a freshman. I was a starter the whole year. Started freshman year. Sophomore year comes around. It's time for camp. The bounce back from Central Florida he transfers in to my school, and he's automatically above me on the depth chart.
Before he even came, right? Before you even seen him run a route. Exactly.
He's ahead of me on the depth chart. I walk into my coach office.
That's what I ain't had time
I walk
for.
into my coach office, and me and my coach was my receiver, my position
thought it
coach.
was cool.
My position
That
coach
was the
was
bruh.
we was like this. And it's all politics. Even though he my position coach, the head coach being, now I want him. I want to see him. Right?
He just fell back. Let me see what he
I
got.
want to see what he got.
He already had a scholarship.
I want to see him. Let him get them first team reps. Nigga, better than him. Next year, Ole Miss, same thing. I started off at the bottom of the depth chart.
But it wasted your time, right? You had to work up, or you still was getting
No,
ticked.
I was still.
You still getting ticked?
At the end of fall camp, I was back at the top of depth chart.
Oh, I wasn't getting tick.
I never started the season off on the
I
bench.
wasn't getting no tick.
'Cause
I was hot.
When you see in fall camp, I'm still better than whoever this guy that just came from D1.
I
I'm
was
still better
hot.
than him, right? So at the time of the first game of every season, when I started at the bottom of the depth chart at fall camp, at the end of fall camp, I'm back at the top. And it was just like, bro, y'all coaches is crazy, bro, because y'all really he went to Ole Miss. So that means if he comes to our Division II school, he's automatically better than what you have?
No.
No. And
They
that's
got
what
over recruited.
exactly, bro. And
period. And
that's why I hate all this politic rankings. I hate it. But anyway, long story short, Ohio State shouldn't be in the college football playoffs. Period.
And it shouldn't have been an NCAA
It shouldn't even been no season, bro.
This year, and y'all should have paid all these athletes.
But it's all about money.
They should have paid them and let them take the year off.
It's all about money.
And give them what you think about the people that were seniors and stuff, and should they get another year? Everybody.
They do. If you know what I'm saying? If you opted out, you get to maintain your eligibility. So you get that year
if
back.
you opted out.
Yeah, you had to opt out.
Come on. How many players doing that?
If only players that's going to the league. Only players that's for show. Jamar Chase opted out from the beginning of the season. Jamar Chase.
That's who I heard about, but that was
Jamar Chase is.
It ain't like
he going top 10.
It ain't like 50 players,
right?
You know?
No, Jamar Chase is going top 10.
They should have all not played and
he risked
being able to get some type of.
He risked getting COVID. He risked getting hurt. All that, right? So you might as well just opt out. Prepare. Like when you go into class, of course, everybody not going to class and doing all that stuff like that on a regular. It's not stressful.
They don't do that anyway.
But when you get to take away all aspects of college life and just get to replace it with all football, all training, then you're going to be that much better because you don't even got to worry about a paper. You don't even got to worry about a class. You don't even got to worry about an exam, a midterm, a final.
Work out and eat.
You just work out, eat, work out, eat, work out, eat, sleep, work out, eat. You know what I'm saying? It's no worries. So if I was going to the NFL top, if I was going first round, if I was projected to be a first rounder at the start of this college football season, I would have opted out. But
I opt out the whole season. And if anybody was to win, I still put my money on Alabama. And that is what it is.
I'm going. Hey, speaking of Alabama, this is a quick sidebar. I'm sick of the Heisman being a quarterback-dominated award. Like I'm sick of
especially
quarterbacks
from people that ain't be doing nothing.
I'm sick of quarterbacks like Heisman. If you're a Heisman, you're a quarterback of the winningest team with the nah, bruh. Devontae Smith, the wide receiver from Alabama,
for sure
is the Heisman.
He's the
best
boy.
Football player in the country right now.
He's the one.
He is the best.
Again, I bet you I could throw a slant to him.
You can throw a slant to him, and he's gonna crib it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna crib it, bro. He is the best player in college. Like the award needs to go to the best player.
Only way it should go to his quarterback is if his quarterback is a Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but hey, I ain't gonna lie.
You gonna lose line if you say
I like Alabama quarterback.
You like him.
I like Mac Jones.
I like him too.
He's not
cool.
the Heisman winner.
Cool.
Kyle Trask from Florida. His numbers are way better than Mac Jones's, but he got 2 losses, so that's gonna hurt him, right? But Devontae Smith is the direct reason Alabama is where they at. I feel like if Mac Jones doesn't have Devontae Smith, like, come on, bro. The man is doing damage, bro. Like,
yeah,
I just feel like
we go on and on college.
I just feel like he
about
did
nothing because this is nothing.
Yeah.
And when they talk about asterisks, man.
Yeah, this season, boy.
This is crazy.
It's no way Ohio State should be 5-0.
I just feel so sad about everybody in their dreams. It's
USC
your dreams.
5-0.
2020, you was gonna make it. You was finna do this on the season. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's just you got 7 games.
Yeah.
This team got 10 games. It's basically
Stats
scrimmages.
skewed,
No fans here, some fans there.
Like, just imagine if you was like close to breaking the all-time record.
This is what I'm saying.
And you only get to play 5 games.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And that's your senior year.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't a good look.
But
James Harden.
Man.
James Harden.
He
came back. He did not cat off. He was hanging out. He supported his bro for his birthday, little baby. But he came back the next week. He there. Everybody look like they happy he there. They doing their thing. They getting their plays together in their scheme.
Hey.
You don't think so?
If I'm a player, especially John Wall, especially DeMarcus Cousins, especially Christian Wood,
they ain't really respecting
especially Christian Wood.
They ain't respecting
as new pieces to the Rockets team, and James Harden like, I don't want out because what y'all added ain't good enough for me.
Did he say that?
By asking for a trade, he basically said, y'all don't got what I want. Y'all don't got It's not the team for me. This not the team I can win, right? And James Harden, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Where you want to go?
He want to go wherever he don't got no responsibility. He want to go where, it's not on James Harden. The Rockets,
And he could just launch it.
The Rockets, no,
and get his.
not where it's not gonna be like the Rockets lost. James Harden messed up.
No, right, where he could just launch it, but they don't have expectations to win
The
it.
expectations
so it's just
aren't
good,
as
and
high.
He can get his shit.
He's not the sole focus. I don't feel like he wants to be the sole focus.
He getting old.
He not getting old. He just getting more and more
Lazy.
Like, to me, James Harden is like, even his play style.
Is he lazy?
No, it's not lazy. But to me, I could be totally wrong, right?
His play style is lazy. That's how he gets
Defensively-
fouls.
defensively-
and defensively, but his whole play style is lazy.
I just feel like his change of pace game is too raw.
His change of pace game is lazy.
Nah, bro, it's like
You know how much energy he conserves doing that?
when the hell has that been a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing at all, but I'm saying the style is lazy.
No, the style is annoying.
It's lazy.
I feel like you calling his pace lazy.
His change
Like he's
of
not
pace.
like he's not Russell Westbrook.
His change of pace to get things done is lazy.
He's not Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook be out of control sometimes. He got to calm down.
Right, but he's not all right.
No, that's just my opinion.
Is Dame's pace lazy?
No.
Cause I feel like Dame and James Harden.
He be conserving a lot. He conserves for sure.
I feel like James Harden is lazy at is on defense. Like James Harden doesn't play no defense.
That's a big spot to stop playing.
But neither
Dame play D.
But Steph ain't good on defense.
Yes, he is.
I'm talking about Steph Curry.
Steph Curry is good on defense. He earned that respect over the past 3 years. You gotta respect it. Steph Curry, if it wasn't for Steph Curry being better, if it wasn't for him being better on defense, they wouldn't have won those championships. Klay Thompson can't guard everybody. He's doing his thing.
If it wasn't for KD also being on their team.
And Steph Curry played defense, which made KD play defense. You see all these other 4 players playing D.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey.
Steph Curry is the weakest link on that Warriors
Curry
defense.
played defense. That's not true.
No, Steph Curry.
He was before. He was the weakest link 7 years ago.
You getting plays defense and good at defense.
You know it's 2020, right?
I guess, all right.
You know it's 2020.
All right, so let me say this. Steph Curry is not a good defender.
It's 2020.
Steph Curry is not a good defender.
It's 2020.
So are we in agreement on that, or you think he's a good defender?
I think he's a good defender. I ain't say he's great.
Steph Curry.
I ain't say he's weak for sure.
Steph Curry.
Ask your brother. How about that? Ask your brother about this.
Steph Curry.
He'll tell you non-biased opinion.
Steph Curry and Tony Parker, Steve Nash are all the same defensively.
Hell no. Seriously?
Bruh, Steph Curry is not a good defender at all. Like, let's not confuse playing passing lanes.
Stop it right there. That is a defender.
Bruh.
Don't
I'm talking about on the ball
don't
defender.
take
I'm not talking
it
about I'm not talking about coming from the weak side and and stealing from the big man.
Don't take away no type of steals from being a good defender. Just keep saying why he ain't a good defender.
He's not a good on the ball defender.
You can't take away steals and say he ain't a good defender.
Steph Curry ain't a good on the ball defender.
He has been way better in the past 3 years.
He has, but he's still not even
a defender.
Good. He's still not even.
And he is a good defender. He went from trash.
So he's above average.
He went from lacking on defense
to
being above average and being a good defender.
What's the F?
Defense.
When you get your report card, what's the F?
Below average.
No, D is below average. What's the F?
You failing.
I know. You know how I say A is above average, B is. No, A is excellent. B is above average. C is average. D is below average. What's F?
What you give your students for grades?
Most of my students get. I didn't give out F's and D's.
You couldn't, because that's what I'm saying.
I didn't
know the percentages.
No, I know the percentages. I'm talking about the lingo, because I don't give out F's that much. So I don't want when I give out an F. You know, like A is excellent.
I said he above average defender.
So he's a B defender.
Is an above average defender.
He's a B defender.
Give him a C plus then if you mad. That's above average. Average is a C minus. Stop it. Next, what's going on? Basically, you saying you don't like James Harden's decision. See, now you're getting in your feelings because we talking about the Warriors getting his feelings. We gonna talk about that later with the Lakers.
Hey,
but
at the
James
end of the day, bro,
Harden,
if you the Rockets,
I'm letting him rock. If he want to be on here, he coming back. He gonna rock.
You can't let.
Hey, you getting paid? Come play. When you want to cat off, you think he gonna cat off and sabotage him?
You can't allow somebody to remain on your team that said he don't want to play with the guys that's in the locker room.
So he gonna cat off and sabotage him?
No, but your locker room is split. As long as he's there, your locker room is in chaos, right?
Why? It's like having just a J Cat sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna get knocked out,
bruh. Yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah, that one time John Wall opened, or the one time
I hope they go to Mike Tyson.
The one time John Wall don't pass to James Harden,
they gonna quit and mess up the spread. That's it.
Man, listen. You can't have somebody play on the Rockets. You can't have somebody play on any team that don't want to be there, and that's open. That's open with not wanting to be there.
Especially when you're getting millions.
It don't matter if you was getting thousands. Once I say, "Hey Neil, I don't want to do this podcast with you." Once I say that on wax. Once I say, "Hey Neil, I ain't trying to do this podcast with you. I need to replace you." How are we gonna keep doing podcasts if I feel like that?
If you keep coming to do it, we gonna do it, and we gonna be arguing and doing the podcast as long as we still winning games.
Nah, bro. It sounds good.
Now, the moment you want to sabotage and sit there and don't say nothing and cross your arms and talk about
how you think he gonna be doing in the practice, in the locker room, in the game. How you think?
I think he gonna be doing what he was just doing. He was trying to play, act like the new kid on the block, like he ain't got no problems with nobody. He wouldn't talk about nobody behind their back. He was acting like a sucker. Like we all cool, knowing he said he don't want to be here for whatever reason.
You see two other.
I bet you it's a girl involved.
You see two other dogs was on the Rockets, and they both was like, "Man, I can't play with this dude. I'm out of here. Trade me."
That's a fact.
I'm out of here. I don't want to be here.
That's
I don't want to play here.
Well, I hope John Wall knock him out. I hope this is the last straw.
Somebody get Gilbert in there. Get Gilbert in that locker room. You know he gonna get. He ain't playing with you fools, right? Did you ever think Giannis was leaving?
Never.
Man, listen, I had a bet with so many people that Giannis wasn't going nowhere.
They didn't pay you.
They was on air.
How you betting people on their
It was
pocket?
on air because my payment is proving people. My payment is being right.
No, my payment is whatever I bet.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna cut you off for $20. You don't want to pay me $20? You a sucker.
I gotta check the bets.
No, you a sucker.
I gotta check the bets. I gotta check the exact amount so I can be like, I told you. I think I did bet. I gotta check. I think I did bet. Like a physical.
I ain't owing nobody, and everybody gotta pay me.
I feel like it was like, I bet you he don't leave, and he be like, I bet you he leave. I think it was like that.
Feel like,
but I don't think
he didn't work. He talking about what he feel like.
Nah, I get my bets. I get my dudes.
Bet. I feel like it was a.
But
that's
Giannis,
when you bet your girl. Look, you ain't got nothing to bet, so you talk about just a bet. It wasn't no bet. Yeah. Y'all bet on everything.
Yeah,
you gonna bet that your flight don't be late. So now this bet wasn't for no money. Come on, man.
We're gonna see. I gotta check my text.
You gonna bet on the game. You gonna bet on whatever.
I gotta check my text. But look, Giannis is not the type of dude, in my opinion, that I see, right? That's gonna be like, ooh, I want to team up with somebody. Let me team up with people to win. Like, once Giannis a couple years ago said, I'm not finna be working out with these fools in the offseason, I play against them. Like, I'm about to work out on my own. I'm about to do my own thing. Or I was like, oh, yeah. He ain't never doing this team up thing. He ain't never, like, running to Miami, running to trade me.
And he was doubted, though. He was doubted. He been through a lot of adversity.
Yeah.
You know, and then where he come from, is different than these privileged people in America and all that.
He came from the real struggle.
Yeah, the real
sharing
struggle.
Basketball shoes with his brothers.
The real struggle.
If he don't eat,
we barely played with crates, but they court for shows a crate.
I only had one crate court in my life.
And you probably made it just out of desire.
Right. I just wanted to hoop right there.
Right now.
Like, I was like, I got to hoop.
And that got you a court.
Yeah.
Because it was like, hey,
I ended up getting a
tripping.
court.
Like, hey, bro, you tripping. You ain't got to be doing it. We go get you a court. It don't cost that much, whatever it was when we was young.
I ended up getting a court.
But we still privileged enough to be able to get that.
Right.
And breaking it and everything. Go break the plastic backboard, everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go to your friend's house. He got one.
Yeah. And Giannis wasn't as,
That's why I didn't think he was ever leaving.
Yeah.
Plus, y'all offering me the max? That's all somebody like him that come from that background of, the struggle, which built, him being close with his family and already knowing how to survive, period. Which most of these players already was privileged and they don't know how to survive. And their parents already had some bread.
And even if they wasn't financially privileged, they was privileged in the sense of always knowing that they was gonna make it.
Right.
Like these top ranked,
I was privileged in the sense of being from Oakland and being growing up in the Bay Area. Even the times we struggling, our struggle was different.
Yeah.
From
Our
even
struggle,
a southern state, like our broke is different.
Right,
It's different.
Our broke in Jackson, Mississippi broke is different.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
So we still privileged.
Right.
But me knowing, where he came from and his little values, I already knew he taking it. Then he had came out and said, "Come on, man, I'm working out. I ain't thinking about no deals and no trade and no whatever. I ain't thinking about it." And that did sound genuine though. Yeah. It didn't sound like he was catting.
Yeah.
And I was like, of course he ain't thinking about it. He got the table, the deal on the table. He won't.
Yeah.
Now, if they was playing with his money, it's just I gotta go for business.
Yeah.
Let me take what I'm gonna take. As it goes, and only because if they ain't paying me, they probably don't want me. Yeah. Because as long as he feel wanted there, I think he was gonna stay with Raw. They didn't have to pay him that.
They love Giannis. They love Giannis.
How you feel about Giannis? You think he gonna win one there?
Nah, not with the team he got right now.
I'm saying he got 5 years.
I feel like
he got 4 for sure.
I feel like Giannis disappointed.
In 4 years,
Giannis disappointed me in the playoffs, bro. Like
he showed
his one dimension.
He didn't have no moves.
He showed like one of LeBron's biggest faults to me
was the shooting.
One of the biggest was his inability to hit the outside jumper. Second was not having a one-on-one ISO moves to the basket. He had no go-to move.
Giannis ain't got that.
Giannis don't even have a go-to nothing.
Not a spin move, not a back down, not a hook.
Giannis does spin. But what I hate about players that spin, they premeditate they spin. Like Giannis, he drives spin. Right, and he says in his head, most people counter with the spin. Like you drive right, they cut you off, and you spin off that. Giannis drives. If they don't cut him off, he spin. If they do cut him off, he spins. He already knows I'm going to drive, take 2 dribbles and spin. Right. And sometimes people jump that spin. Yeah. And the playoffs, man, they was eating Giannis up. And
it was ugly.
Giannis need to work on his bars, his handling, his ISO moves, and his jumper.
He needs some go-tos.
And he need to shoot better from the line too. Because
that's jumper. He just need to shoot better.
He need to shoot better, period. The mid-range. Focus on something one off season. Like Giannis is good at everything, right? Giannis. Don't work on anything next off season but jumpers. None of that. You can
they
do
leave
all
them
that.
Open. They leave
jumpers,
them open.
Bro. Like just shoot 2,000 jumpers every day. Don't worry about driving right, spin, post move. Don't worry about none of that.
And you knock down some of them jumpers, then that first step could help you.
Exactly.
Because that's what he rely on, that first step. And like you say, it's over if he ain't,
Exactly.
Then sometimes he could be past you, but that's how you know what you said. He'd be a step or half a step in front of him and still do that drop step spin.
That drop step spin,
It's a long ass, So that's how you know. That was premeditated. Right, it's premeditated. Because you could have just kept going to the hole.
Going straight to the basket. You already knew in your mind when I go right, I'm gonna dribble 2-3 times and I'm gonna spin no matter what.
That's like me when I used to be struggling with going to my left. Man, I'm about to dribble this ball 2 times and cross over.
And cross back over to the right, bro.
I'm gonna bag out, but I'm gonna get the ball back.
No matter what, your move, and that's not. You need to work on counters. And you need to work on jumpers, your jump shot.
I had go-tos, though. They couldn't stop.
You got to work on your jump shot, bro. He got to.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what they working on. I mean, he in the NBA. It's like, that's,
He got to.
That's all he got to be working on.
Yeah. He got to, bro. Because in order for him to, he going to have a long career, but let's extend it another 3 years, 4 years. Giannis can play 22, 23 years, bro, in the league. You can.
Why you say that?
Because he's what, 20, is he 26, 25?
All right.
Right? He already been in the league 7 years. He can play to 40.
How long LeBron got?
LeBron at a
How many?
at what
When it's
level?
all said and done,
At
it
what
don't
level?
matter no
At a good
level.
level.
I don't care about that. He could be doing a Gary Payton. When it's all said and done, how many years is he gonna play in the league? He gonna get dubbed?
Hell yeah. He got his contract is for what, 3 more years?
2. Don't matter.
No, he signed an extension.
That's
He
your
signed.
man.
He signed.
That's your man.
He signed through. Little Bronny's. He signed through Bronny's draft year.
Yeah, that's your man.
So he's gonna be in the NBA when Bronny gets drafted.
So how many years he gonna have under his belt?
He gonna have. He had 8. This is year 18 right here. So he gonna have about 22, 23 years. In year 23, he's still gonna average 23, 7 and 7.
Right. So he gonna squeeze out a 25 ball.
Yeah. He gonna play.
Just to play with his son.
He spent too much money.
And he gonna get his son on his team.
He spent too much money on his body, bro.
Man, don't nobody want to hear
I'm
about
just telling
that.
you,
He
bro.
spent too much money
He
on
do,
his
bro.
body.
He take care of
They
himself.
all do.
Nah, bro. LeBron.
And he take care of himself.
Hey, not all, bro. You seen James Harden? He a little fluffy.
James Harden fuck with them hoes.
James Harden is lazy.
That's
out
what it
off
mean.
the court.
He got
he posts his
hoes on
Instagram workouts. Like all these little hoopers want to post their little Instagram workouts, little hour workout.
That's the difference.
They're not working.
That's the
They're
difference.
not working, bro.
LeBron working.
LeBron working.
And he
too
got a
busy.
whole family.
He too busy.
He got stuff going
He's too
on.
busy to be posting all his work. He working. He working. He working.
He at the top of Mount Rushmore.
He working,
He know
bro.
everybody on his hill.
But he gonna push out 23 for sure. 23 years for sure. He at year 18.
And you said Giannis got how many?
he gonna play about 20 years too.
All right, I give him 20.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
when you talk about at what level? At what level?
If he add a jumper,
Because I think
If
he
he
ain't
had a
gonna.
jumper-
Hey, what you gonna just rebound him? Because that's what he do.
if he add a
you get
jumper,
them rebounds, you get them points. Other than that,
if he add a jumper, he can turn into a stretch four late in his career.
they go back to fundamentals on Giannis. He will really be weak. If they box out and stuff, he'll be weak.
Nah, he too lanky.
If they boxed out, he'll be weak.
Not right now.
I'm just saying, man.
Not right now.
Because if he don't get rebounds, he don't get dubbed.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right now?
Right now. If he don't get 10 rebounds, he don't get dubbed. He needs 10 rebounds to have over 20 points. Trying to tell you. But that is what it is. What y'all think, though? Tell us what's going on. We know we seen the fight, the Roy Jones, the Mike Tyson, the League of Legends that Mike Tyson started that got everybody fighting, the YouTubers, Logan Paul, his brother, Jake Paul, now about to fight. Or is he just calling people out?
Well, Logan, Paul, and Floyd about to fight.
They about to fight.
I think, was it January or February? It's
January.
January.
But everybody's fighting. They putting it all together.
Logan Paul.
So here is Jake Paul, Logan Paul brother, calling
No, this is Logan Paul, right?
people out.
What the fuck is up, you Irish? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday.
He maxing
My
it.
team sent you a
He's
$50 million
maxing it.
offer this morning.
Wow.
$50 million cash, proof of funds. The biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared
we
to
said
fight
this,
me,
we'd be
Conor.
zapped.
You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some fucking pussy. Conor, you're scared.
What is
Dana,
you
you're
talking
scared.
about, bro?
Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking Christ.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He talking this spit and he own it. He own it. If people dodging you, if he had lawyers, he got whoever sending them contracts and they ain't signed. If you Conor McGregor signing contracts to fight other people that just got as many followers as Nail, and you ain't trying to fight him, and he got 20 million, and Ben had his little paper up, and he gonna bet you on the side, and you gonna get a bigger bag than you getting in your profession. Why not fight the man and shut him up? Beat him up. Do what Floyd did to you and shut him up. Everybody he talking about, I believe, is coming from some truth. Coming from some truth.
You see,
he didn't put bruh wife in it for no reason.
You see I'm speechless,
That's gonna be funk.
You see I'm speechless,
That's gonna be funk.
What gonna be funk?
That's gonna be funk,
bro.
It's on
Bro,
every level.
listen.
You know he probably all in her DMs before he even said it.
He followed the boy. Logan.
It's Jake.
Jake Paul follows one person on Instagram. You know who he follow?
Is that his girl?
He follow Conor McGregor wife.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, bro. All right.
She ain't above nothing.
I get.
You don't think she gonna let him live? She ain't gonna let him live?
No.
She ain't gonna let him live?
Bro, listen. I understand, bro.
He big money Paul, man.
Listen, bro. I understand publicity.
And he got the clout.
I understand.
They want the clout,
listen,
bro.
bro.
They want the clout.
Listen,
they want
bro.
the fame.
Listen, bro.
They want the name. Come on, man. His name bigger than my niggas. Like, come on, man.
Listen, bro.
And he talking about him. He calling him out
listen.
to a fight.
Listen.
And he fight, and he's a YouTuber.
He ain't gonna listen.
And then he pulling up in the Lambo, smoking a big stogie.
Bro is a cat.
Calling him a jabroni.
Bro is a cat.
He could be that.
Hey, listen.
He was catting off.
Listen.
But y'all ain't gonna say nothing?
Listen.
Say it.
Listen. First of all, Jake Paul.
He's clowning out here.
First of all, Jake Paul.
He's clowning.
As a man, as a whole entire man, bro, it's not even about a boxing match no more, bro. Like, it's hands. It's on sight. I swear to God, bro. Like, I ain't tripping. Like, I ain't never been mad. If a dude want to call me out, if a dude want to smoke with me, cool. All right, go ahead. Yeah, you talk your spit, bro. The dude brought up the man wife ain't no fighter. You brought up the man wife, called her a foe. You disrespect. You told the man.
Boxers do that, man. We gonna call her
I
out.
ain't never seen no. Tell me another time. Tell me.
Adrian Bronner whooped bruh and said, "I just effed your girlfriend."
Adrian Bronner is
what,
bruh?
He wasn't lying.
Listen, he actually did it. Now he's just talking.
It actually happens, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, what I'm saying
he's just talking, and he's going to actually hit.
What I'm saying is,
especially after he whooped her.
Now it's hands, though. Now it's hands.
And then when he lose, he gonna hit.
Now it's hands. Conor McGregor.
So you gonna get these
Conor
hands.
McGregor is not finna
and
lose.
He gonna hit your wife.
Conor McGregor ain't finna lose no fight to no Jake Paul. Jake Paul fought Nate Robinson, bro.
He gonna hit
come
your
on.
wife.
Hey, let's whatever high horse he on, because he gotta be high. He gotta be something, bro.
You know they high.
He's
you can be high when you own your thing.
Conor McGregor, bro. Jake Paul cannot beat Conor McGregor at no kind of fighting, bro. At this point, I want Jake Paul. He talking all this. I want Jake Paul to see Conor McGregor in the octagon. You talking big spit. You talking all this and all that, right? Because you knocked out Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson lunging forward and throwing his face in your punches. Yeah, nigga gonna get dropped after that. You keep throwing your chin in a nigga face, he gonna hit it. Right? You fought somebody that been training for 3 months.
It don't matter if I train for 3 months.
Listen,
he wouldn't do me like that.
Jake Paul ain't gonna beat no Conor McGregor at nothing.
So
Jake Paul need to shut up, bro. And hey, that's the most disrespectful. That's the most disrespectful rant I've ever heard.
But what's the name? Jake Paul.
That's the most disrespectful rant I've ever heard. That's the most disrespectful. I ain't heard nothing that disrespectful since since Pac said to Biggie. That's why that's the last time I heard.
I just told you something else disrespectful.
Man, Adrian Bronner's a bum.
They do it all day. He coming back in January too.
He a bum.
He say he gonna get his money back. He gonna get his money back.
He all about not billions.
Billions.
Nah, boy, that boy all
about buckets.
Yeah.
All about beatings.
Yeah. That's what he do. That's his new name to be. AB, all about beatings.
Hey.
That boy, only times he win fights is when he punch people in the club or he punch people on the strip. He don't be winning fights, bro. He a
ain't
joke,
punch
bro.
nobody. Our
Bruh.
partner got scared and tucked his tail. He was
Man,
about
listen,
to get punched.
He turned up in the
I told her I would have fought him
He
right
turned up
then
in the
and there.
club. He turned up in the club. I ain't fighting Adrian Bronner. He ain't got no money. What you gonna sue him for? You gonna sue him for?
He about to pay that girl that $800,000.
Man, listen.
He about to pay.
Listen.
Unfortunately,
Adrian Bronner wanted to be Floyd so bad that
he blew the bag.
He blew it.
He blew the bag.
He wanted to be Floyd so
Not
bad.
knowing Floyd got his assets and stuff together.
That's why you need to
and
be
he ain't
yourself.
blowing no bag.
That's why you need to be yourself.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, you need to be yourself, bro. You from Westlake, Ohio, bro.
Westlake.
I know y'all not
Where
y'all
that's
not
at?
about that life, bro.
Now
you
he in Calabasas. You feel me?
Jake,
in the mansions,
Jake,
in the Lambos with
hey,
the Stogos.
Jake Paul.
You feel me?
Jake Paul.
$10,000 fit like
Hey,
Gucci.
Hey, Jake Paul. Hey,
$10,000.
We can go 50-yard line at Skyline High School if you want to,
And then what?
and we can go whatever, blow for blow.
Y'all gonna go ahead?
It ain't no blow for blow though.
He gonna got the
I'ma
followers.
drop-
He gonna say we ain't got enough.
Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah,
He gonna say, yo, his dog got enough more followers.
Yeah, I'll knock
than
his
you.
dog out too. I'll put my dog on his dog. We can go dog for dog, blow for blow.
We can put the
50-yard
bread
line.
up. We can put the bread up.
We got the
We
bread.
got the bread for you.
We got the bread.
Hey, you
But
feel
hey,
me?
that's because I feel disrespected, bro. Like that's how disrespectful he just was to that was disrespectful.
It
bro.
was to everybody.
That's hands, bro.
Everybody.
That's
So sign the contracts. Whoever
Hey,
he was speaking about.
please sign a contract and drag that
Hey,
fool, bro.
or he doing his thing.
My fi-
That's
hey,
what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be in his bag, talking his spit.
Hey,
But you is a J-Cat, but it's cool.
my feelings hurt for you, Conor, bro. He
Hey, he did it off Vert though.
Hey man, as a man,
He
bro,
disrespected off Vert.
Hey, that was disrespectful, bro. Man, hey,
That's that.
that's that, man. I'm at a loss of words now, bro. Hey, thank you for
Well, it is what it is. Thank y'all for tuning in. Another one in the books.
go subscribe,
Subscribe, dislike,
Whatever you
like,
wanna do.
talk your spit, whatever you trying to do. We keeping them coming. We about to have guest appearances and interviews, and it's gonna keep expanding. But for the most part, we gonna be talking our talk. We gonna be exposing our bets, and we gonna get it in with y'all. We gonna show y'all how we be profiting and how we do this sports talk
Yes, sir.
every day off Vert. That means it's easy.
easy.
Buckets. Easy.
All about buckets or all about beats.
Exactly. We gotta have to do a whole nother thing for AB.
Hey,
We gonna be
and-
watching,
and
see
Jake
what's
Paul.
going on up in January.
Man, oh my
Jake
God.
Paul about to whoop somebody.
He
He
fighting
finna
Floyd.
see his. No, that's Logan Paul.
I don't, bro. Both of them
Exactly.
squares.
They both squares for
Both of
sure.
them squares.
But Logan about to get dogged by Floyd. He think he bigger than him. He
Yeah.
ain't fighting you for no reason.
Right.
He don't care how big you is. Why your brother want to call out Conor McGregor? Conor McGregor gonna actually give it to you. People don't understand the defense and everything with Floyd. But again, we up out of here. We riding out. Y'all like, subscribe, stay tuned. Comment. We want to hear everything.
Everything.
We on all platforms. Check us out. Off Vert Podcast.